In a land long, long ago, when giant trees covered the earth and volcanoes rumbled in the distance, there lived a little dinosaur named Dino Dan. Dan was a small triceratops with 3 little horns, a bumpy frill on his head, and a big, curious heart. He loved exploring the green jungle, splashing in the cool rivers, and running through the soft, warm sand. But one morning, something very strange happened. A mysterious discovery. Dan woke up early, stretching his short legs and wagging his little tail. As he walked outside his cave, he noticed something lying in the grass. It was an egg, a big speckled egg, all alone. Dan blinked. Where did this egg come from? He looked around. No other dinosaurs were nearby, no nests, no mama dinosaurs. Just the silent jungle. Dan's little heart thumped with excitement. I must find who this egg belongs to. And so, his great adventure began. Asking the wrong dinosaurs, Dan carefully rolled the egg with his little nose. It wobbled, but didn't break. The first dinosaur he met was Terry the pterodactyl, who was flying high above. Terry, do you know whose egg this is? Dan called. Terry swooped down, flapping his wings. Not mine. I lay my eggs on cliffs. Maybe it belongs to a dino on the ground? Dan nodded and kept going. Next, he found Rita the raptor, who was busy chasing a dragonfly. Rita, do you know whose egg this is? Rita sniffed the egg and shook her head. Nope, my eggs are small and spotted. That one's too big. Dan sighed. He had to keep looking. The rumbly, tumbly trouble. As Dan rolled the egg carefully, he suddenly felt the ground shake. Rumble, rumble. Oh no, Dan whispered. A giant T-Rex named Big Rex was stomping through the jungle. His sharp teeth gleamed. His tiny arms wiggled. Dan's little horns trembled. He did not want Big Rex to see the egg. Dan quickly pushed the egg behind a bush and hid behind a rock. Stomp, stomp. Big Rex sniffed the air. I smell eggs, he growled. Dan held his breath. Would Big Rex take the egg? But just then, crack! A branch broke behind Big Rex. He whipped around to look. It was a herd of stegosauruses walking by. Big Rex forgot all about the egg and ran after them instead. Dan sighed in relief. That was close. Finding the right mama, Dan rolled the egg up a small hill, hoping to see more dinosaurs from the top. And then he spotted someone familiar. It was Maya the Maiasaura! Maya was a gentle, kind dinosaur who took care of many eggs. Dan ran up to her. Maya, is this your egg? Maya's eyes lit up. Oh my, yes! I've been looking everywhere for it. Dan grinned and gently rolled the egg into her nest. Maya nuzzled Dan. Thank you, little Triceratops. You are a brave and kind friend. Dan's heart filled with joy. He had saved the lost egg. A happy surprise just as Dan was about to leave, the egg started to wobble. Then it jumped. Dan gasped. It's hatching! Maya and Dan watched as the egg cracked and pop. Out came a tiny baby dinosaur with big eyes and soft, wobbly legs. Dan smiled. Welcome to the world, little one. The baby chirped and nuzzled Dan's nose. Maya laughed. I think she likes you. Dan felt warm and happy inside. He had not only found a lost egg, had also made a new friend. And from that day on, Dino Dan always remembered. Big adventures begin with a little kindness. Here is the end of our story. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun stories. See you in the next adventure.